We've often heard about the infamous Ouija board. For those unfamiliar, it is a game board with letters where players move a planchette and ask it questions. Some view the Ouija as mere superstition or a simple game, while others assert it is indeed haunted. Here is one of the myriad stories told about the Ouija board, narrated by a young man living in London, UK. He had a friend who claimed to be a spiritual medium. One day, in the late 1990s, he visited his friend's house, knowing his friend used a homemade Ouija board. Curiosity piqued. He requested his friend to show him how it worked. The young man recounts, "My friend brought out a Ouija board he had made at home using wood from an old mirror and inscribed it with black ink. We sat on the floor, with my back against the wall and my friend sitting 6 feet away, placing the board on his lap with an upturned cup on it. He didn't touch the cup and told me it would move on its own. We sat like this for about 15 minutes while my friend tried to meditate and enter a trance. However, the neighbors were mowing their lawn, and the wife of the man living in the apartment below was yelling. So my friend said he couldn't concentrate and would try later. He leaned the board against the wall to his left, with the mirror side facing the wall. As he sat down, I heard him say, 'Come on, Robert. Where are you?' Robert was his cousin who had passed away recently. Suddenly, all the hair on my arms stood on end, and I felt like the entire room had changed. The room's corners vanished, and it was no longer square. It was surreal. Then the mirror started shaking violently. I heard the glass and thought it would shatter. Sunlight reflected from the mirror throughout the room, and I raised my hands to shield my face, fearing it would explode in my face. Then it stopped shaking, and the surface became liquid. 2 hands emerged from this mercury-like substance, leaving me in utter shock. I then saw a person-like form made of this liquid mercury emerge from the mirror. I felt it staring at me, and I kept wondering if this was real. Suddenly, the shape vanished, and the mirror returned to normal, as did the room. I could hear the neighbors mowing their lawns again. Throughout this experience, my friend was immobilized and just looked at my face. After it ended, he told me he saw everything happening in the room in his mind. I left my friend's house feeling like something was following me and decided never to go there again lest something pull me into the mirror.